Hello, welcome to JS Testing Academy. Hope you're all doing great, right? Welcome to the next part of video in the Jmeter series, that is assertions. Normally we do assertions, right? Checking the expected result and actual result. We do in other tools, like for example, Selenium. We use assert dot assert equals to check the expected and actual result, right? We do a lot of verification in other tools, right? So in rest assured we use hamsters library to check the validation part. So assertions nothing but doing different types of validations in Jmeter. Okay, so let's see how to do assertions in Jmeter. Let me open up this Jmeter now, a Jmeter tool. Let me take one application called as Flipkart. We all know this application, right? We'll take the Flipkart application, right? Last time I recorded, right, the video in place meter and I did, but this time, right, I'm directly adding the URL manually and I'm just generating the script. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm just taking the server here, right, flipkart.com, right, going and going and adding one test plan. I'm giving Flipkart, right, application. I'm giving by default test plan. I'm giving Flipkart application. I'm creating one new project here. Okay, now so after that I'll go and add thread group here. Thread group, now as we saw in the previous videos, we can add number of users here. Okay, so I'll give right thread group name. Okay, search. Okay, search functionality. Okay, okay, search the product. Okay, I'll give for example one user only. I'm doing for this for sample purpose we are doing. Okay, let me add right the right first. I'll go to the sampler and I'll add HTTP request here. Okay, what sampler? There are lots of requests here. Like for example, I was working in project where I need to connect with JDBC. I've added JDBC there. We have can add SMTP sampler. Right, what type of request we are giving, we can add that sampler. As of now, I'm just giving an HTTP request here. So I'm just choosing the sampler as HTTP, right? Then if you want to give, if you are using HTTPS, right, you can give the HTTPS, right, protocol there, but by default it will take an HTTP there. Okay, let me copy and paste the server name, that is flipkart.com. Okay, the server name or IP you should give. Okay, if you are working in real time environment, right, they'll give the IP and the port number, you should give that. Okay, now as of now I'm just giving the server, right, domain, right, flipkart.com, and then I will need to copy the resource part. For example, I'm going to search a product. If I give hit the endpoint, right, I get the resource. We all know this API terms, right? Base URI, resource, and the query param. I'm just taking the right resource part, that is search. Okay, and search alone I'm taking, and I'm just going to give that in path. Okay, so now the URL has been added here. Okay, for that I need to do some listeners here. First I will add, go to the view, right, listener. First I'll go to listeners here. I'll go listener. First I'll add view results tree, right, and also I'll add the listeners, right, view results tree in table, and also add another listener assertion. I'll go and add another listener here, right? Assertion results. Okay, three right listeners I'll be adding. So in the last video, we can see, right, we can check the results in the listeners through help of the listeners. And these are the different views of listening and listeners. Okay, now let's go to the assertion part. Let me 1 minute refresh it and run once and see. 1 minute. Okay, now we can see the result, right? It's working and we can see in difference, right? It's been success and we can see sample time by. Okay, now let's, what I'm going to do in assertions now, right? I'm going to check whether the status, right, is code, the status code is passed or not. Sample time I'm going to check, bytes I'm going to compare. This we'll do in assertions. Okay, we are going to put a time and check whether it's right, working within the time or not, then within the status or not, within the byte or not. We'll do assertions now. Okay, let me go to the Flipkart application. I'll go to search product. I'll add, I'll go to assertions. We can see different lesson assertions here. We see response assertions, we see duration, compare, size assertions, XML assertions, XPath assertions. These are the common assertions which can be used. Okay, let me go one by one. We'll see some assertions now. Let me take first duration assertion, or let me take response assertion first. I'll click response assertion. Okay, we can see different types of response: request headers, response code, response message, response headers, right? All these assertions we can do. I'll first do with the response code, and also we can see the patterns here, pattern matching. Like for example, 2, it contains 200, it matches 200, it is equal to 200. Or we can check with a substring not or not or. Okay, so let me do a simple thing. Let me equal to 200 now. Let the response code be equal to, I click add, then I'll give 200. First, I'll check that the expected should be 200. The status code should be 200. I'm doing an assertions. Let me run the play. Click the play button and run the Jmeter. Before that, I'm clearing the old result. Let me run. Click run. So we can see, right, it's been failed. Right, the request is not. See, they received expected is 200, but the received is 429. Let me rerun again. 1 minute. Now this time, right, you can see the both the request and response is within 200, so it's passed now. Okay, so this is one assertions, right? You can see the response assertions, right, it's been added, and you can see in the view results tree. Okay, now let me go with an let me go to the assertion results. 1 minute. Okay, let me run again. It should run again. Okay. Now let me do one thing. I'll add another assertion and show you. Let me go right click add and click assertions. Okay. This time I'll go for size assertions. Okay. I'll give size. Okay. We'll go to the view results tree. See, you can see the size is right, right, 84,000. Sorry, 8,45,746. Okay, the expected is actually is this one. We'll give the expected there around some 2,000 and see. Okay, we'll go there to the assertion part, size assertion. I'll give some 2,000 bytes, but I expect this around like 8 lakhs. I'll just give some right 4 lakhs something, 4 lakhs something like that I'll give. Okay, and it's equal to 4 lakhs. Okay, so I'll give that is equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. The comparison operator is there. Okay, let me read it again. See, right, it's been failed. Okay, we'll go and see the size assertion is not matching. The expected and the actual, right, there is a difference here. See, the expected is around 4 lakhs, right, but the actual is around 8 lakhs. That's why it's not matching. Okay, so we can compare the expected result and actual result here. Okay, if you see in the assertion results, right, we can see the result was wrong size. It was 8 lakhs, it was, but actually it should be expected, it should be 4 lakhs. So that is a failure. That is what is told here. Okay, and if I give, right, greater than, So greater than, right, it might be 4 lakhs or greater than. If I run, we'll see what happens. It should be more than 4 lakhs. That is the condition I'm giving. See, now it's passed, right? The expected it should be more than 4 lakhs. It's 8 lakh, right? So it's passed. Like that is what it's mentioning here. Okay. So this is one assertion we can give. Okay. Let me validate with the time also now. Let me go to assertions. Okay. Duration assertion. Okay. I'll click that. See, the time expected millisecond is 940. Let me give some 100 there. We'll see what happens. Okay. So I'm expecting in 100 milliseconds, but actually it was 940. Let me see what happens now. So it's failed, right? But the actual is 445. 5. We expected is 100, right? It is failed. Like that, we can give our expected result and actual result and see. We can get this all this right from the customers, right? How much millisecond it should come, right? What is size? Like that, we can get it right with our expected. We can give in action and we can compare. See both the size assertion and duration assertion is being right resulted in the assertion results. Okay, like that we can do assertions and check the expected and actual with the help of the Jmeter. There are some more assertions like XPath assertions and HTML assertions. We will see that in during our API, right? API work. Okay, so as of now, right, I'm just stopping this one. We'll add more assertions in the coming videos. Okay, thanks for watching. Right, hope you learned something in assertions. Have a great day. Bye. Meet you soon in the next video.